Uh, th- This is the morning of Midsummer Eve here in Sweden, December 24, 2023. And I was talking about what I saw in the spirit yesterday, that it's come these seagulls and lots of angels was it that come, but it looked like seagulls, and it was lots of them. They come, so the far away seagulls was very, very small because was far away. It was thousand seagulls coming in the sky, and what happened after I have ended the recording was that I started to end the day, and I went to my bedroom to start to go to bed, but I couldn't open the door. It was very hard. I tried many times, and I become scared because I was not in balance with the body. So, but then suddenly it opened the door, and inside the door there were fewer. You that you that have not followed me, you don't know who is Fjord. That is me as 8 years old. And I don't know why her name is Fjord, but it can be once in my life I have been named Fjord. And but she have told me one morning she come singing very beautiful, and I asked her what her name was, and she say Fjord. So it's her that was standing in front of me, a very small, short girl. And then she disappeared. So she had stopped me to come in the bedroom. I don't know why it was like that, but it doesn't stop me to go to bed. And she didn't say anything. And then it was, I understand today that Fjord is the spirit leader. Is she that bring people into my home, into my life? And she was there because she have brought lots of spirit angels down here on earth and to my home. And then I go to bed, and it was very hard to sleep because there were so many spirits that come forward, and I don't remember everything. I was sleeping, so I couldn't make a note about it. But one name I heard was Adrian, or in Swedish we say Adrian in English. And he He was about 20 years old, maybe a little older, and blonde hair. And I don't know why I heard that name, but I did that, and it come many people and doing things, so I know what it was. Not negative, it was positive things they did and told me about. And it was very, very, very much coming the whole night. I tried to sleep. I sleep maybe 10 minutes and then I wake up. 10 minutes and then I wake up. They did that to me, so I couldn't sleep for most of the night. And I was up at 5 o'clock and was on Facebook. No, I was awake 4 o'clock and I was on Facebook and I wrote some of it to remember. And then suddenly it ended up that those I was like in a room and it was looking out in the window and there was like a house on the side of my house, but that house where I sit inside, it was on the roof. I start to see people sneaking out, and I knew it was prison, and they come and jump over from my house to out on another house on the side there and run away. And then I saw it, and suddenly a man that was on his way to jump over to the other house, he took a gun and was on his way to shoot me. But it was someone on the side of me. Maybe it was fear that make him not could shoot, and he was killed. He was killed of the one that was on my side. And now when I'm talking about it, be awake, I'm thinking that maybe those evil ones that have been in my life start to go out from me and my life, that only positive things should happen later on now. And I get the warning. I say that to you. I think I say that to you last chapter, that my brain stopped working and I was on my way to drive out on a high level and could be killed. So I don't take my scooter anymore. If I only very short, I can drive it, but I don't drive. Yesterday, I think it was, I was out in the forest and when I come back, I lost the memories, my brain, and someone, I think that my spirits, someone stop the scooter before I drive over the high level. And So I have got warning, and I don't need to be outside today. And it is the most dangerous day today. People are going on vacation and going to party, and many are drinking before driving and or take drugs before driving, so it's not safe to go out, at least not over the street. Maybe close to where I am, but I'm not going out. I took out the trash yesterday, so without knowing that it should be like this. That is dangerous today to be out. And then I was up and wrote on Facebook what have happened in the night. And I wrote that I hope I can sleep a little more this morning, as I had not got so much sleep in the night. And it's working, because I was sleeping 2.5 hours more, and without anything coming through. So that what the message of today is that it can be that either they are stop doing things now for the world. I think a voice told me that it was this, what the Bible is talking about, the silence. From that moment, heaven was silence. And I think it have with this to do, that it was about maybe two years ago, when I saw these seagulls coming in the sky, and they come into my home and become to be like my home should be like heaven. And then now it come back, those seagulls, but it come more, and new seagulls also. It come more than what it was earlier, for 2 years ago. And so it's like it seems like they took a time to see if the world could be changed and be better, and that people should listen to my podcast and understand that there is an afterlife that see you and hear you, what you are doing. And I say most of people, they are coming to heaven. But I told you that in heaven there is a court, a judge, and most of people, when they must drink water. Most of the people, when they see their life, they go in to cry and have fear and ask for forgiveness for what they have done. in their life. They're gonna do that. But that don't means that they are coming into the golden city. They will be like those children playing in the field. They are going to run around in this, what I saw when I was in heaven. It looked like golden flowers. But I understand today it was a shining of people that was there, that could be in the meadow, but not remember what was going on before they come to heaven. And in that way, they have forgotten how bad they were in their life. And there is some few people that is going to not ask for forgiveness because they don't understand it, what they have done, and they are so evil in their way. They lived their life, and those people are going to be swept out from heaven, and they are not going to remember anything, and they are not going to know where they are. They are gone, and that is not good. It's better to be those children that is playing on the meadow, in the meadow instead. But that's what it's gonna be. And they are, there is the city, but they are not going into the city. They should be thankful to could be around the city, in the meadow around the city, and they are okay. Then is it inside the city? There is people that have working for the good, but also being out in the world with their way to do life. But they have done much impact of the world, so they are allowed to be in the city. And then do we have those that is in the throne room of God? And you know that have followed me, you know that I was into this throne room of God. I come to know it when I had this hypnosis. And then is it about the seagulls in Utah, that I read it a little, and it was that my ancestors, I have talked about that before, they come to Utah and they grow wheat, they grow for to do bread, and then it come like bad creeps and start to eat up the weed and the rag, all this to make bread. But it come like a miracle, seagulls, and they ate up all the bad bugs that wanted to destroy destroy the harvest. And I see it like that's what the seagulls is doing now. When they come down now, everyone come down now, they are going to take away the seed. They are going to, not seed, they are going to kill all those bugs that should not be here. Every wrong things are they going to take away. So I don't know how long you can ask for forgiveness because the time is now. The time is here now, and you need to clean up your home. And I don't know if it's too late. I can't see that kind of thing if not the spirit is going to come here and talking about it. I feel a touch of the spirit, but I don't know if they're gonna tell you. They are going. You will show it, they say to you about it, that when you see one of your friends is taken away, and one had, and like a miracle, be saved to be killed. When you see one killed and one survive, that's when you know what's going on, and the best you run home and take care of what you have in your home and clean it up if you have much dust in your home. It's time now. It's really time. It's overtime. But God is like that. That God is not really time. He see at your circumstance. He see where you are today, and not what you are tomorrow. He see what's going on today, and you maybe is the one that is going to be taken away, or you will be the one that survive. So that's what it was about this night. And I'm wondering, we will see if something happened that I can see and feel from the spirit world what's going on. I will recording here a new chapter, but I am much more healthy today. Though spirit seems to have taken away much of the illness I had. So thank you for listening, and I love you that follow me in everything. You should go to that chapter where I was talking about seagulls come in, and I knew they come into my home to be a spirit place, because that was said. It was said already when I started this podcast. The spirit said that I should do a podcast because they wanted to talk to you. But very few people have listened to this podcast that is so very important for the whole world, for the whole maybe the whole universe. And no one care because they want to play the world. and that's what it will be. And it's maybe only some few that is going to be here on this planet soon. And we are going to try to build up this world, this planet, to be the good one and not let them in any more bad things. We are going to be seagulls and eat up the bugs that want to take away the food for us and taking away the word, the food that's come from God. So thank you, and God bless you.